Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals.
Some big-time heroics have taken. Look at the Timberwolves. It's nice to start the conference finals at home, but on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series like this. But whether or not tonight will tell us a lot about this best-of-7.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Power forward position.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The three, Durant. The rebound by Cummings.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Here's SGA. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined. And
Thanks for that, Allie.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
A minute 29 left now in the first quarter, and he lays it up and in.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Curry, 10 points separating these teams. Pass to Olajuwon. Can they get it? And the three-pointer goes.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Deflected. Here's Arenas. SGA covering. The kick to Durant. The three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Curry passes to Arenas. It's stolen by SGA. Here's West. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Edwards, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Three-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And the dunk by Jones.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Butler on the wing. The 3-ball. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they are reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Here's Arenas. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And the Warriors with another 3.
You name a type of jumper, Thompson has mastered it, an all-time shooter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams making some changes here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here's Curry for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 15. Here's Edwards. The 3 from Curry. Another miss by Minnesota.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The 3, Durant. Warriors with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
To end the run, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
On the wing, Durant. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 6 points.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Chambers. Fires the 3. Down.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Hudson, guarded by Durant. Pass to Hudson. Edwards for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Golden State Warriors.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Cummings, good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Morant with a screen on SGA. Curry passes to Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for Curry.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
It's deflected. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Got a piece of it. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
2 points. That one goes.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Durant for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Durant. And another basket for Minnesota.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Up top, Edwards. Pass to Cummings. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys to keep the pace up, play unselfishly, basically be yourselves.
Yeah, he knows what his team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really get into a nice, sustainable groove here.
Oh my goodness!
Look, that is some power.
Yeah. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
Durant there for the rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. The putback. Perfect timing from Durant on the offensive glass.
Well, look at the activity of Durant all over the offensive glass.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside SGA. Now Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring line. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Yes, using that window.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Durant fires. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Edwards. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Jacks up a three. KD. What else would you expect?
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Edwards with it. Durant covering. A thunderous two-hander with authority. Timberwolves trail by 13. Durant. It's money from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Bucket is good.
They got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Warriors.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Edwards. Curry with it. He's picked up by SGA. Durant fires. Good. Another from three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Gets it to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their...
And again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Well, look, Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And so it's Golden State winning this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on
When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem.
It's the Western. Take a look at the Timberwolves. Well, they took a tough loss in Game 1, but they're at home and ready to make progress towards winning the conference.
That's the plan, at least. But it can be hard to get the momentum back after getting stung in Game 1. They have to make the adjustments here.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you'd love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
From outside the arc, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. KD's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Edwards, good. 6 points for Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 3-point game. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
An even 3-on-3 break. In that one, good. He's got 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's Durant on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Tries the spin move. Edwards passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Timberwolves trail by 5. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Anthony Edwards. Chambers out there with Chamberlain. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's SGA in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Butler. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Warriors leading by 5. Edwards at the rim.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Pass to Dantley. To the inside. Stolen away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Back to Arenas. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. On offense, here are the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, oh boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors with some changes. Hudson comes in for Chamberlain. And West subs in for Thompson. Warriors leading by 10. Over in the corner, Edwards. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
A huge part of their offense. Pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the day. The king, yo, it's about a thing, yo, feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick some shots in the atmosphere, It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you left and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, but give him a...
Hello and welcome. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. Well, it wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
Yeah, win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they have the talent to come back after stumbling out of the gate.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Edwards, He's out there. Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's stolen by Curry. And it's in there.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Durant for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Durant's shot is off. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Morant. Hudson with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards loves to entertain, and that was a ferocious slam.
It's tipped. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Curry. Edwards against Jokic. Rebound Minnesota. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's coming. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
For three, Durant. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Durant's got 6.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He made And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves trail. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Dantley in a 2-guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And there's the lob. Pass to Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Jokic with it. No points so far. To the paint. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's West. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
The shot by Butler, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for Golden State. They lead by 4. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morant used to... Oh! Morant! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second is Kevin Durant.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
The Warriors lead by 4. Oh, stolen by Morant. There's a minute 40 left in the second period. Here's Arenas. Good, and the setup by Morant. Arenas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
Morant against Edwards. On the take, Edwards. And Morant clears the board. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's hear it for your action-packed hype squad.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Durant. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Durant's got 8 points.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And Edwards, here we go. And flying high.
Offensively, Edwards is at his best, in my opinion, when he's getting downhill.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. Hudson with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
These are representatives of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. The rendering of the shot.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Golden State Warriors.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were, seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets.
View, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. The putback. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Hudson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, you're certainly seeing the effort.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Warriors lead by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. Durant for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
With the runner, tipped. And he drives in. And the basket is good. Edwards got 24.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
From deep, Jokic.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. His size, to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Edwards with it. Durant covering. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Timberwolves trail by 6. From deep three-point land. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 17 points.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Durant gets it to go.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. Minnesota. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more. Made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Ja Morant. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. KD! What else would you expect?
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Edwards fires! Oh, a perfect jumper.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Durant. And yes, sir. It's the wide open James.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. From deep. Clean in the corner. KD.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc. And he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Edwards. Oh, Edwards. Money on the triple.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Durant fires. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Takes a 3. Shot's no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Edwards! Oh, the long ball, no good!
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant! Can't get the 3. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. really excels at slapping shots away.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And here's Minnesota now. He launches. And again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Loose for three. Good. Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
From 15 feet away, yes! Locked in on the J!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here. Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Fires! And he can't stop the run as that misses. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Thompson buries it!
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.
Is eager to meet the wizard. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a
Steph Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hate.